Hello everyone, welcome to my book channel. I've been busy over the weekend. The weather was wonderful here. I hope you all had some great weather where you're from. Anyway, I didn't get much done other than sitting outside and enjoying the weather. So I'm going to try to make this up and put some more books out there for review. As I've said in the past, I don't get paid for this. These books are totally, what can I say? This book review channel is basically so that you can get an idea of whether you want to buy the book or not. It's kind of like going into a bookstore and flipping through it. You can't really flip through a book on the internet. So I've put this out there with some of the books that I have, and that way you can get a good idea of whether or not you want to buy the book. So this book here is called 1,000 Sweaters. And there's the side view. There's the back of it. I believe I got this book at the Half Price bookstore. There was a few of them in Oklahoma City when I lived there, and I loved going into those bookstores. Anyway, so they always had this bargain section, and I would always right to the bargain section. And I was always finding some really good knitting books because I guess they're not a really big thing, not that many people actually knit. So anyway, that's why I have so many books. Now, I do have books that I've shown you that I have paid full price for. And that's another thing. If you're going to pay $20, $30 for a book, you want to make sure you're going to like what's in that book, right? So that's another reason why I'm doing this book review. Anyway, so here's 1,000 Sweaters. This is a wonderful book that look and see how many pages it has 127 pages. And basically what this book has is broken down into flip pages. And this way you can construct your own sweater based on these different flip pages. Like, say, you've got, okay, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Okay, you've got the classic crew neck sweater, and then down below you have flip pages of a section of sleeves. I mean, you might want a raglan sleeve, you might want a set-in sleeve. This gives you different sections with directions. See, I don't want to show you too much. But this side over here is the directions for all of it. For each section. So this is the Easy Fit V-neck. Over here is the directions, and they give them to you in small, medium, and large. I think that's the size range, small, medium, yeah. So it only goes up to a large. And then down here is the flip pages for the sleeves. It's also, when the sleeve section runs out, like how many sleeves are there, you have flip pages for the necklines. Like, say, you've got the gathered sleeve head, you've got the flared sleeve, you've got the ribbed sleeve, the cable panel sleeve, the lace sleeve, the raglan sleeve, the drawstring hem sleeve. You've got raglan sleeve with internal shaping, raglan ribbed sleeve. You've got drop sleeve, drop sleeve with panel details. And then, see, like after it runs out the sleeve section, it's got the necklines. So you've got the crew neck, and you've got directions for it. And then you've got the roll neck. Actually, here we call that a turtleneck. And then a ribbed collar. And then rib and roll neck collar. This here is really popular on a lot of patterns these days. I think it's just really cute. And I'm working on a raglan sweater with that little detail right now. And then you've got the mandarin collar and the hood, and then a meter V-neck, a V-neck band, a neck edging, rib shawl collar, rib and roll V-neck, V-neck collar, square V-neck collar, and you've got square V-neck band, square rib neck, square neck collar, keyhole rib neck, rib collar for keyhole neck, Nehru collar. Okay, now I'm in my 60s, and I honestly did not like that look back then. That was really popular in the old days. Rib neck with zipper, crew neck with button placket, rib neck with roll opening, rib and roll neck, cowl neck, scoop neck, and then once you run out of all the necks, you have the thin belt, a wide belt, a patch pocket, a shaped pocket flap, pocket with panel detail, a side pocket. I think that's it. Yep. Okay, so then that's it for the flip pages for that. So you see what I'm saying? Like you can make, literally, you can make thousands of different sweaters. And this book makes it so easy for you because, you know, it's got the look, and then it's got a short fitted sweater, a deep V cardigan, a square neck ribbed sweater, simple striped sweater, a fitted crew neck, a fitted cardigan, a stitch effect sweater, ribbed cardigan, button through cardigan, Fair Isle sweater, Fair Isle cardigan, long warm cardigan, cable sweater, bolero, and beaded cardigan, wrap cardigan. See, I've not seen a lot of people asking for wrap cardigan patterns. Here it is, basically. You could just take this, add a sleeve to it, and be done. Textured sweater, lace cardigan, intarsia sweater, oversized sweater, oversized cardigan, cable oversized sweater, rib and eyelet cardigan, fitted rib sweater, rib zipped cardigan, square V-neck sweater, and flared sweater. Okay, so there we go with all of that. And then it shows you some of these made up. It tells you in the end the tools that you need to make sweaters. In the beginning of this, it shows you construction of a sweater, how to put it together. So there it shows you the construction of how to put it all together. Anyway, this book, it says it's by Amanda Griffith. Griffiths. This book will save you a lot of money on buying patterns. It will save you a lot of space on your device if you download patterns. This is like a wonderful book if you get into sweater construction. Another thing is like if you're one of those so-called designers that put patterns out there for people to buy, this book will give you all kinds of ideas, and it gives you the directions, like how to do it, So you don't have to put a lot of guesswork or thinking into making up that pattern. And this also, like I said, if you're just a normal person out there looking for something to make, and this will give you all the ideas that you could think of to make a sweater. It has, like I said, the small, medium, and large for each sweater. It has sleeves. It has the necklines, the hems, it's got it all. So if you can find this book, this is definitely a book that should go in your knitting library. Because I just looked up the other day on, like I said, I like that roll collar where it's got part ribbing and then it rolls over. I just looked up that particular collar just the other night so that I can put it on the sweater that I'm making. So anyway, that's my book review for this one. Excellent book. I'm really trying to keep my personal opinions out of this, but since it's on my bookshelf, you can kind of guarantee, that I've already given it the keeper status on my bookshelf. If it's not got anything really worth it for me, I won't have it on my bookshelf, because there's too many books out there that I like, that I want on my bookshelf, and I just don't have a lot of room for books that shouldn't have a place on it. So anyway, this is my book for today, and I hope you enjoyed this book review, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.